beseech you to behold with your abundant favor as your servants, whom you have been pleased to call to the performance of important trust in this republic. Let your blessings descend upon us here assembled, and grant that we shall treat and consider all matters that shall come under our deliberation in so just and faithful a manner as to promote your honor and glory, and to advance the peace, prosperity, and welfare of our country and of those whose interests you have committed to our charge. Sergeant at Arms, ring the bell for 10 minutes.
A very good morning to you. Welcome to the National Assembly. A very good morning to you. Welcome to the National Assembly proceedings. This is 1st of April, Wednesday, the morning sitting, and this broadcast is brought to you by the Parliamentary Broadcasting Units in collaboration with the Kenya Broadcasting Corporation. In today's order of business, we have the Tobacco Control Amendment Bill, Senate Bill number 35 of 2024. This bill is sponsored by the Honorable Millie Odhiambo Mabona and co-sponsored by Honorable Samuel Atandi. Currently, we are having a quorum hitch. The speaker has just called that the quorum bell be rung. And as you can see on your screens, the members are coming in. And as soon as the quorum is achieved, the proceeding will continue. In the order of business, again, we have the University Amendment number 5, that is the National Assembly Bill number 79 of 2023 by the Honorable Major Dong Gatheru. And we have a second reading, resumption of debates, which was interrupted on Wednesday, March 11th, 2026, morning sitting. The balance of time was 1 hour and 42 minutes. The other bill that we'll be looking into is the Prevention of Livestock and Produce Theft Bill, Senate Bill number 12 of 2023. This is by the Honorable Rahim Dawood, who is the co-sponsor of this particular bill. As you can see on your screens again, if you're just joining us, we have a quorum hitch, and according to Standing Order 34, the Speaker has called that the quorum bell be rung for 10 minutes so that the members are able to come in for the proceedings to start. Back to the order of business in today's sitting, the morning sitting. We have the Basic Education Amendment Bill, that is National Assembly Bill number 3 of 2025, which is sponsored by the Honorable Anthony Oluoch. And we'll also have a second reading of the Penal Code Amendment Bill, National Assembly Bill number 53 of 2024 by the Honorable Anthony Oluoch again. The other bill that will also be looked into in today's morning sitting is the National Police Service Amendment Bill, National Assembly, Bill number 39 of 2025 by the Honorable Oku Kaunya. And we will have a second reading of the Sustainable Management and Valorization of Organic Waste from Avocado Processing. This is by Honorable Mary Wamaua, MP. And just to keep you up to date with what it is about, it is that aware that according to the Kenya National Bureau of Statistics Economic Survey 2024, avocado farming and processing have expanded rapidly in Kenya, with national production reaching approximately 848,100 tons in 2024, up from 633,000 tons in 2023, valued at Kenyan shillings 29.5 billion. Murang'a County alone contributed about 200,999 tons, making it the leading avocado producing county in the country. Further aware that residents of Murang'a County and other major avocado growing regions have raised serious concerns over the improper disposal of avocado pomace, which produces a pungent odor, attracts mosquitoes, and poses significant public health and environmental risks. These conditions undermine the right to a clean and healthy environment guaranteed under Article 42 of the Constitution. Noting that avocado processing generates large volumes of organic waste, including peels, seeds, pulp, and pomace, which, when improperly managed, cause environmental degradation, water contamination on the mandatory guidance and counseling program in all primary and secondary schools in Kenya. And if I may fill you in to what it is all about, and as will be presented, is that learners in primary school and secondary school across the country are increasingly exposed to social, psychological, and behavioral changes, including drug and substance abuse, indiscipline, school unrest, and academic underperformance, noting that there has been a disturbing rise in cases of sexual violence against children, including incidents where minors are abused or killed by individuals known to them, including relatives and caregivers, thereby exposing learners to trauma and long-term psychological harm. Further noting that many learners come from homes affected by domestic violence, family instability, economic hardship, and other social pressures that adversely affect their emotional well-being, safety, and concentration in school. Concerned that guidance and counseling services in most primary secondary schools inadequate structure with no standardized national framework to ensure professionalism, accountability, and effective delivery. Appreciating that structured psychological support, life skill training, child protection awareness, and early intervention during formative years are critical in safeguarding learners, strengthening resilience, and improving academic outcomes. That is what will be presented. Again, still in the order of today's business in the morning seating, we have motion 002 of 2026, policy to develop a structured engagement of National Youth Service graduates as security officers in government institutions. This is by the Honorable Gertrude Mbeyu. And what will be presented is that approximately 18,000 youth graduate from National Youth Service, that is NYS, annually. Further aware that Article 55 of Constitution requires that the state to take measures, including affirmative action programs, to ensure that the in the social, economic, and political life of the nation. Appreciating that the government has in the recent years rolled out.
Order, members, we shall begin the business of the day.
The quorum has been achieved. Handing you over
Order number
to
one,
the
administration of oath. Order number two, communication from the chair. Order number three, messages. Order number four, petitions. Order number five, papers. Leader of the majority party. Honorable Pukose, you're stepping in.
Honorable Speaker, on behalf of the majority leader, I beg to lay the following papers on the table of the House today, Wednesday, 1st April 2026, morning sitting. A, the following documents relating to legal notice number 8 of 2026 regarding the climate change, non-market approaches, regulations 2026 from the Ministry of Environment, Climate Change and Forestry. 1, explanatory memorandum. 2, regulatory impact statement. 3, compliance certificate. And 4, evidence of public participation. B, reports of the Auditor General and financial statements for the year ended 30th June 2025 and the certificates therein in respect of 1, Aberdare Teachers Training College, 2, and the Female Genital Mutilation Board, 3, Bungoma North Technical and Vocational College, 4, Pujala Technical and Vocational College, 5, Cardinal Maris Odunga Technical and Vocational College, 6, Emurua Tigir Technical Training Institute, 7, Ikandene Vocational Training Center, 8, Kajiambao Vocational Training Center, 9, Kirigini Vocational Training Center, 10, Kenya Deposit Insurance Corporation, 11, Kenya Institute of Highways and Building Technology, State Department for Roads, 12, Kenya Rural Transformation Center's Digital Platform Project, brackets, Fund for African Private Sector Assistance Project, ID number P-KE-AA0-022, brackets, the Cooperative University of Kenya. 13, the Kericho Township Technical and Vocational College. 14, Kinangop Technical and Vocational College. 15, Kinangop Vocational Training Center. 16, Kirinyaga Investment and Development Authority. 17, Konoin Technical Training Institute. 18, Maendeleo Democratic Party. 19, Mathenge Technical Training Institute. 20, Mathioya Technical and Vocational College. 21, Melangine Vocational Training Center. 22, Miarati Vocational Training Center. 23, Mungoni Vocational Training Center. 24, Mudara Vocational Training Center. 25, National Government Affirmative Action Fund. 26, National Quality Control Laboratory. 27, Nafakolo Technical and Vocational College. 28, Okame Technical and Vocational College. 29, Public Procurement Regulatory Authority. 30, Road Maintenance Levy Fund, Kenya Rural Roads Authority. 31, Road Maintenance Levy Fund, Kenya Wildlife Service. 32, Roads Maintenance Levy Fund, Kenya National Highways Authority. 33, Rural Electrification and Renewable Energy Corporation, REREC, Staff Mortgage and Car Loan Scheme. 34, State Department for Public Works. 35, State Department for Roads. 36, Tambat Teachers Training College. 37, Tetu Technical and Vocational College. 38, Turkana East Technical and Vocational College. 39, United Democratic Alliance, UDA. And 40, West Mugirango Technical and Vocational College. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Next order. Order number 6, notices of motion. Order number 7, questions and statements. Member for Nandi Hills. That will be deferred. Next order.
Order number 8, the Tobacco Control Amendment Bill, Senate Bill number 35 of 2024, first reading. A bill for an act of parliament to amend the Tobacco Control Act to regulate electronic nicotine delivery systems, including electronic cigarettes and related products, and for connected purposes. Order number 9, the Universities Amendment number 5 Bill, National Assembly Bill number 79 of 2023, second reading, resumption of debate.
This is an ongoing debate, honorable members. There was no member on the floor, so we'll just continue. Honorable member for Soy, are you on this? No?
Which
Order number 9, the Universities Amendment Bill. I don't know whether it is the member for Keses who is making you not follow the proceedings.
okay. Thank you, Madam Speaker. On the University Amendment, on the University Amendment Bill, Simba Nemoja is busy interrupting me here. You realize our universities, especially public universities, are facing a lot of difficulties in terms of making sure they are afloat and making sure that within the management, they are run in terms of giving value to our students. So it is high time that we pass this amendment bill that will address most of the issues that are bedeviling our universities, especially the bigger public universities. I know we are seated with the member for cases here, and there have been a problem in Moi University. And all public universities, University of Nairobi, University of Egerton, they are the same problems. And most of their problems emanate from the management structure. So I believe this amendment bill is going to address all those issues and make our universities run in a professional manner. For that, I support. Thank you.
Honorable Rindikiri, are you on this?
I can't miss something to say. Madam Speaker, I think this bill is coming the right time. Why? Madam Speaker, we have seen at hand in many universities facing a lot of financial strains. Some of them have been investigated for mismanagement. Number two, Madam Speaker, we have cases of admissions. Majority of the students are admitted to universities that they choice. Number three, some of the students are admitted in private universities, and the government has not paid some of those universities. For example, Kenya Methodist University, the government owes that university close to 2 billion shillings. And there are so many other private universities that are facing financial problems because the government has not been able to release the funding. Madam Speaker, I think this bill is coming the right time because it's intended to iron out some of those issues of financial mismanagement, admission problems, students being admitted for courses they never applied for, students are being admitted and given funding, but the consideration of the funding that they are and applied for is not adhered to by the universities. So, Madam Speaker, we stand to support this amendment, and we urge the members, please, let's support so that they can be able to manage the universities properly. I thank you, Madam Speaker.
Member for Dagoretti North.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I also rise to support. Madam Speaker, you realize that when we deal with certificates and diplomas, way back, we would separate this because of, one, to ensure you have skilled students or skilled Kenyans who can go in the upskilling for job creations and all that. And they used to work very closely, Madam Speaker, with the university student, that a university student will come in because of research, will be able to research and do what is needed at the higher advanced level. But more importantly, a technical person will come in and implement what you have researched on. And that is how these two levels would work closely together. And it also gives students an important way, or a person, if I want to just go to a technical school for skills, I will straight away go and do my skill. And so, Madam Speaker, one of the things that we have to do now is to avoid the duplication between universities and TVETs. Because if we are building TVETs and we are promoting TVETs, then we must have a career path or a pathway that indeed creates the two. Today, when you look at CBE, Madam Speaker, you realize we will need both. And none of them will struggle in looking for a job. And so for me, let TVET handle the hands-on skill. It will also help the universities on resource allocation, on lecturers. You realize even on facility, Madam Speaker, there is also a need for improvement on research. And for me, I think that's the most also important thing, that we are not just doing this for the sake of, but we are trying to ask ourselves, how do you now create a career progression pathway for any child in Kenya? Because you realize I might, Madam Speaker, and we are just about to clear the Form 4s of 844. And you realize we had many students also who are struggling even just to pass. So we let them go to TVETs, allow and open up for them. Then in the university, you take those who qualify to go to university for them to just go and also do their degrees. But in the end, we shall not penalize, or we should not start undermining each, because each of them, they have something to provide within the job market. And Madam Speaker, the other thing, when you look at these advanced Asian countries, Madam Speaker, you realize they have really focused on skilled, on TVETs, more than even universities. So for me, it will help even the lecturers to have time also to deal and be able to manage students and bring out the best on both sides, Madam Speaker. So even as we support this, let us accept. And I'm hoping as we finalize that, it will not also again bring politics, Madam Speaker, because you realize